The 2025 SMX Playoffs kicked off with a dramatic twist. Lightning and heavy rain forced an early end to the first race in Concord, North Carolina. This unexpected turn of events left fans and the series organizers disappointed, especially as it was the first live NBC broadcast in SMX playoff history. However, safety comes first, and racing in such conditions is a no-go. The track at zMAX Dragway was a beast, designed as a basic course. It transformed into a challenging monster due to Thursday's heavy rain. The outdoor section, a mix of mulch, sand, and Carolina clay, became a rough and unpredictable terrain. The supercross sections were no better, with jumps turning into deep ruts. Riders like Eli Tomac described it as one of the toughest tracks they've ever encountered, a true test of their skills. The gnarly track conditions led to some intense moments. Ryder Malinowski, Christopher Harris, and Landon Gibson all had big crashes during practice. Unfortunately, Julian Baumer's crash resulted in a burst fracture in his vertebra, requiring surgery. We wish him a speedy recovery. Justin Cooper, the points leader entering Charlotte, had a tough start. He remounted last after a crash, and despite a strong comeback, he now trails Jett Lawrence by 11 points. Haiden, Deegan, and Jett Lawrence, the reigning SMX Playoff Champions, lived up to expectations, with Deegan erasing a 12-second lead to win the 250 class and Lawrence dominating the 450 class. Hampshire, a revelation in the 450 class, continued his impressive form with a fifth-place finish in his SMX debut. Honda HRC Progressive's Joe Shimoda, a consistent threat to Deegan, had a great salvage job, finishing third after a crash. Valentin Guillaude, a standout in pro motocross, showed solid form in Charlotte. And St. Louis will be a true test of his indoor skills. Cooper Wedd, a three-time 450 SX Supercross champion, returned from injury with a quiet seventh-place finish. Austin Forkner and Ryder DeFrancesco had impressive rides, with Forkner finding his comfort zone and DeFrancesco charging from mid-pack to sixth. Their strong performances could be a much-needed boost heading into the off-season and 2026. But here's where it gets controversial. Should the second moto have been run despite the weather? And what about the track conditions? Were they too dangerous? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your opinions on these exciting developments in the 2025 SMX Playoffs.